Welcome to the channel, fam. Let's see if we can't spice things up with a reading and see what messages are flowing in for you guys today. I'm getting a song or saying, I think it's a song. Just because it won't come easily doesn't mean you shouldn't try. This is coming in for a Taurus person. And it is in reference to something having to do with the completion of a task or some travel. Some distant travel is what I'm getting. It could be the money you're going to spend. It could be where it is exactly as far as distance. That is what's coming in. Let's see what else is coming in. This is coming in for someone who has made a sacrifice of some kind. And just making sure you guys hear me. This message is for you. It could be for a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It may just be for a person who made a huge sacrifice, if that is what resonated with you. And that's not your sign. It could have something to do with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It could have something to do with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo person. Something that you have been trusting in, fighting for someone else. And let's see if I can get some specifics. This may have something to do with helping them to overcome their shadow side or dealing with people who are coming towards them in their own shadow energy. It could be that this person has this very strong shadow energy that they're dealing with. Again, or other people are coming towards them in this energy. And that is what's blatantly obvious with the devil coming in there. Also, when it comes to a Scorpio person, just because something is difficult, that doesn't mean you shouldn't keep trying. And I'm getting that it has something to do with something that you've wanted, something that you've wished for. It has something to do with nurturing, being able to nurture someone who you have been caring for. And it's new territory for you. It's something that you've been hoping for. You're wet behind the ears. It's difficult. It's going to be one heck of a ride. One hell of a ride is coming in. However, you can get really far in this endeavor if you just move past that difficulty or keep pushing through it. That's the message. Also, for a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio person, something is coming in as maybe a little bit difficult with what you want. Something that is actually going to be delivered for you. There's just some difficulty beforehand. The genie is coming through symbolically for you, though. So something that you want is on the way. You just have to put in a little bit more as far as the grit is concerned. Also, with someone who has known someone in the past, and this is love coming in. This could have something to do with the person who has been forgiven for something, or this could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio dealing with another Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or someone who really was there to nurture them when they needed it the most, and for some reason you guys still broke up. It doesn't have to be something that's resonating so much with water signs. However, they are coming in very, very, very strongly. It may have something to do with someone who was torn away because they were trying to master something. This had something to do with work, perhaps, something monetary, something you were trying to get, your finances up. and you're trying to come back into the picture, it's going to be difficult. Um, However, you can win this person over again. So don't give up on love. That's what's coming in here. Also, with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries person, something having to do with wanting to feel nurtured and yet feeling unloved, unnurtured on every side, or just some type of stress that's distracting you from love. This is coming in with something that you want, possibly that is linked to tradition. Maybe you want a traditional relationship, a traditional job. Maybe you're not in the type of career that you would really deem your best, your favorite. Just continue with your efforts, continue with your ambition. That could definitely be one thing that helps you break through a glass ceiling of some kind, something that is really wicked, is bringing in some difficult energy. You can get through it. Also, an idea that you have is going to bring in the funds for you to either help you go to that level, or you're going to get to that level and it's all just going to be coming together for you. Whether or not something that you really want to do is linked to high finance or not, you're still going to be able to bring in the money and do something that you love. Also, with someone who has had something that ended and you feel like you are really on the down and down as opposed to the up and up, other people are coming in. There is some resource that they can direct you towards. They are on the same emotional path. They would like to see the same results, and they are going to come in and back you. This could be financially, this could just be spiritually, definitely mentally. There is a lot of energy that is coming in, and it's on the path that you are on. So you are going in the correct direction. There's no need to turn hither or thither, and that is coming in as a channeled message. Now, my choice of words there. But hey, I'm feeling it, so I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna let you know what's coming in for you. Also, for a Leo, the message is coming in. It could be something that you are going through and dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, and something that you may have seen as coming to a fork in the road, an end of the road of some kind. You are getting an offer still here. This could also have something to do with something that you were feeling closed off from, something that you felt like you didn't have the freedom to do. You couldn't speak up, you couldn't make a move. You are going to be in the position to where you can handle stepping out there, and it's going to be obvious. So this other stuff that has been blocking you is going to cease. That is what I'm getting here. So that's going to be obvious to you. It's not going to be something that you have to search high and low for. So for, this is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or someone who has met their match. Also, okay, I'm getting a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, someone that's going to be making money with a new venture. You have met your match at the same time that your raise is coming in for you. Definitely, this is some sort of pairing. This is in the business world. And also, there's something going on in love. So your finances are going to be just equaling off to someone else's who you've looked up to or wondered if you would ever reach that plateau with. You've been a bit defensive. Someone has had some defense coming in because you felt like maybe someone didn't want to pay you what you were worth. However, just try to grin and bear it. Hang in there. This is about, being determined and staying, clenched with what you want to do, keeping your fingers down there in the dirt, planning or whatever it is that you are doing. This is symbolically. You could be planning. You could just be planting. You know what I'm saying? You could be doing something that is very symbolic of planting. Definitely be as resilient as possible, because what's on the way is you taking things to another level, you actually leveling up as you take things to another level. And that is what I'm seeing here. Also, someone's idea is going to, bring in the cash. This is a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, I'm feeling. And you are going to be living an intense time with this, something luxurious that you have going on. So something that you have been meaning to move towards, whatever it is that your mind has been set on, this desire that you've had, whether you're with someone or whether you are separate, you will be enjoying that. Something nice. All right. Also, for someone who you felt like you were left alone at one of your most difficult points for some reason, and maybe you did make a few mistakes along the way. So you kind of have been beating yourself up over this bad plan that this difficult turn that you took. Now you're going to have some other choices lined up for you. So you can do something different. You can make a right angle. You can go left, whichever which way you want to go. That's what's coming in here. And you're going to know which direction is the best way this time. And it's going to be like a fantasy. It's going to be like everything is turning topsy-turvy. And this is your moment to thrive and not look back at the past, not get lost in that, not allow it to take you back to a place where, you didn't have as much strength or you didn't have as much happiness as you are acquiring now, because I feel like it's a path that you're on and things are shaping up for you. You can be in denial about it all you want. However, things are going to be taking a turn for the best as opposed to the worst for you now. You don't have to feel like you were left out in the cold anymore, because there is something about a new vision that is going to cement the positive direction that your life is taking a turn for. And somebody needed to hear that. But again, the main message coming in for you guys is just because it won't come easily doesn't mean you shouldn't try or continue to try. So this is encouragement for you above all else, no matter what your sign